We now find ourselves on the spookily named Beast Market. Now it's called Beast Market because it was the site of what was once Huddersfield's own marketplace, selling beasts like cows, pigs, and chickens. And it's also the site of our next ghost story, so follow me. In the 1970s, there was a chip shop located in this area. It was called Buccaneer Fish Bar, and the employees inside of it were mostly women. Now, many of the employees said that late at night, while closing up the shop, they heard and saw some very strange things. In some cases, they would hear footsteps right behind them, doors slamming behind them as they moved from room to room. Now, on one occasion, one of the women who was setting the tables for the next day was meticulously putting knives and forks on the tables. One by one, she dressed each table, until at one, she watched as she placed a fork and it bent violently out of shape right before her eyes. Well, this particular woman refused to come back to work the next day. Now, at this point, many of the employees went to their boss, a man named Barry Naylor, and said he needed to do something about what was going on in the shop. Now, he didn't take them seriously at first, but then decided that he should perhaps call in an expert. He brought in a medium, someone to speak to the ghost and hopefully get rid of it. But Huddersfield is a small town, and news travels very fast. A nearby business owner by the name of Joan Broadbent on nearby Westgate heard about this medium who would be coming to the Buccaneer Fish Bar. Now, she marched over here very angry, saying, "That's my ghost." Well, they were very confused, but Mrs. Broadbent continued that, you see, she too had a ghost at her shop on the next street over. A ghost that she described as an elderly, gray-haired man who was very kind and often kept her company. "I really hope that they don't get rid of them," she said. "He's such a lovely old man, and he's never done me any harm." Unfortunately for Mrs. Broadbent, after the medium came here, there was no sign of the ghost again. However, as you can see, Buccaneer Fish Bar is no longer, and Beast Market is definitely a bit of a ghost town.